Greetings YouTube, it is I, Paltrax Northern Nerd, coming at you with the haul for August. Let's get started. Well, today we have CDs, we have manga, we have trade paperback that is, and we have some figures, because of course we do. It is a, well, it is one of my hauls, so it has to be, you know. So yeah. Yeah. Let's get started. Got the one of the older Powerwolf albums, the old Battle of the Beast. Yeah, like it's kind of, yeah, I do like my power metal, so I'm sort of like the lore, if you will, is the whole like how Powerwolf and Sabaton is kind of like side by side, because you kind of do obviously very different themes. Obviously, we sing about war. First, we sing about church and werewolf churches, and very sort of Catholic and Gothic and whatever. It's, you know, I don't people sort of think sort of brush it off as like Christian rock or something, which is ridiculous. but yeah, it is just a theme. As is, you know, I mean, one of the songs being "Resurrection by Erection." I mean, yeah, you probably can play this in church even if you wanted to. So hey, that is that. Next one is, of course, if I can, yeah. I'm trying to catch up on Dragon Ball Super, as I'm basically done waiting for the anime, and now with Daima coming up, it's gonna be even longer, I feel. So if you wanna catch up, it's a good time to do it now, I suppose. Especially also now, as with Kira Toriyama having passed away, which is sad on so many levels. I was, and still will probably ever be, a Dragon Ball fan. Even, like, I'm pretty sure Dragon Ball was one of the first sort of mangas I ever read. Since, like, way back. And, yeah, obviously this is probably what people want. Obviously now they're doing, like I mentioned, I'm repeating myself, because of course I am. You know, they're doing the old Daima stuff now, which so everyone is a kid again, and it's just sort of this like special side thing. Hopefully, that I hope won't last for too long. But with my luck, it probably will. Obviously, this is what people probably wanted, but I think at the time, after the Tournament of Power, there was that sort of gap there that was probably not meant to last that long. But, and then, you know, because they probably wanted the manga to catch up properly to get a lot of chapters so they can adapt. And then COVID happened, and then everything stopped for everyone, and then Shueisha just stopped making sense. So now they're just doing whatever. So it's hard to say whatever they're gonna do. But yeah, whatever. You know, at the end of the day, manga is still available. So if you wanna catch up, it's available. You know, got my book Krillin. Like, Krillin was actually my first sort of favorite character for Dragon Ball. Really weird. Because why didn't I gravitate towards the main character? I don't know. I've never been a Goku guy. Same as I've never been a Naruto fan. I like the universe, but I don't like the guy. He's an asshole. He's a weird dude. Yeah. The old tracksuit thing doesn't even do it for me. But yeah, like, Krillin is my guy. Yeah. And I hate that outfit for under 18. The old tracksuit thing was terrible. I don't know what, I don't know if it's Toyotaro's or Toriyama's idea to just give everyone tracksuits. They did the same thing with Gohan. It's weird. Side tangent over. But yeah, volume 12. And volume 12 being there, we also have 13, right? Yeah, basically the similar story. Trying to catch up ever so slightly. Because the best thing is, like, you know, like, the manga is still sort of the source material for everything, well, obviously, so that's pretty great. Yeah. You know, the new back. Could you imagine though, like, seeing this guy like in animation, or seeing him in like the future video games? Not sure if my voice is going or what is happening, but yeah, got more and everything like that. And as in true Dragon Ball fashion, the spines do line up. This is the runway. Yeah, there you go. the spines will light up. Got Topo and one of the gods of destruction there, the clown guy. So yeah. Next one, I did after perfectly. I did say I've always been a Dragon Ball fan. It was my first manga that I ever read. So why did I just buy volume 12 of Dragon Ball? Well, in my defense, I did actually. It's late. Like for me, it's late when I'm shooting this, like 1 a.m. So plus. Yeah. Notice I had every sort of 41 to 42 was it volumes of Dragon Ball, but again, it actually was in Norwegian, and I kind of I like the English version better. I like the art better. I like some of the names that they chose to translate it from, even though like yeah, so yeah, it's a thing. So yeah, obviously none of this is new. See how far does actually go? That's 10. That's the 5 with 10. Massive spoiler. I probably prefer a 20, 30 hour thing. Alright, yeah. So this is the. This probably one where TN wins by like default. Stupid. Anywho, that time when TN actually mattered. Sad. Well, at least you're not taking as much of an L as Yamcha, but you know, hey, that is that. They also do the bright yellow colored, bright, my god, bright red and yellow colors choices, which kind of fun. Like mine was always black and sort of weird little squares everywhere, and it just didn't look aesthetically pleasing. Same situation has the spine that will line up if you have all the volume. That's pretty cool. As a side note, now with Toriyama having passed away, so it made me think about some of his sort of other stuff like Sandland and Dr. Slump. Sandland I think is really reasonably easy to get a hold of. It's not that many either, so it's kind of and that you just get a sort of anime or CG anime, whatever the fuck you want to call it. So that's something. But I would really like if they would republish Dr. Slump. Don't know why they haven't. Because again, obviously these days it's kind of like, really? Like, if you think Toriyama, you think Dragon Ball. But like, come on, it was a pretty successful manga that as well. So, and obviously by now, I'm sure like it's not going to do any good for like the value of that whole thing. It's going to go way up again, probably. But yeah, I mean, come on, it really is a classic like anime manga to gag characters. Why not? Why not? Why not? Just saying. Why not? That's that. Next is one that I am very excited about reading. That is Conan the Barbarian, volume deuces. Right? If I can just like, yeah, this is the current sort of Titan Comics one. Yep, with the Zub, right? So Mr. Writer, I believe. Yeah. Yep. And because obviously, like volume 1 should be in one of the one of the halls, I believe. Yeah, pretty sure. And yeah, like I can't say enough good about this run. This is probably like the best Conan has been in years, honestly. Like this is like the whole dark times of being back with Marvel, or sort of the end of the Dark Horse stuff. Like this is like Conan is back and better than ever, basically. They're even doing Savage Sword in black and white, if that's more your thing. But yeah, new content, new stories. Yeah, sign me up for that stuff. This is gonna get me in trouble if I even show some of those pages. So let's stop before I get in more trouble. Yeah. Anywho, huge fan. If you haven't gotten it yet, get on it. Because it is gonna. Again, if you like Conan and you haven't like, if sort of the Marvel stuff kind of bothered you in the end, sort of being censored or not as gritty and dark and as it probably should have been, get on it. You will be very happy. Yeah, they have done The art, I love the art so much. Because I always think, like, am I the only one that is a little bit sick of superheroes? Maybe. just a smidge, like, tired. Next is more of a, really, you just got into it? No. It's a bit of a complicated thing. The show, right? People like the Walking Dead show, at least they used to. Like, I think it's still going. It should have been cancelled like ages ago. Like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Now Michonne is getting a spin-off show. I hear they're looking at for everything that is worth it. So that's really weird. But like I just have mentioned probably a few times, like the source material will always be the source material. Whatever AMC does, don't matter. Even if they fuck up, don't matter. The source material will always exist. Read it. And if you didn't know, like, Walking Dead is in black and white, which is pretty weird as a sort of modern, long-running thing. But yeah, like, this is whole like prison arc with that stuff. That's pretty cool. But yeah, like, the show jumped the shark like quite a while ago. So yeah, I stopped collecting these for a while. But maybe, as you can probably already notice, no DC nor Marvel on this haul. Because I mean, I don't hate. I mean, hate's a strong word, but, like, you know what I mean. I kind of like my I do like my smaller stuff too. Image is sort of like the contender, and I kind of like that. So yeah, obviously Robert Kirkman is a goddamn media empire at this point. The guy just printing money. So yeah, Volume 4, The Heart's Desire. Yeah, cool. Why didn't I get the sort of big sort of hardcover omnibus stuff? Omnibusi? I'd preference, really. I kind of like the whole trade format, so hey, sue me. It's just what makes sense to me. Okay, last comic, that being Red Sonja. Not to be confused with all the other Red Sonja that have been made in the last few years. Because getting into Red Sonja is a massive pain in the ass. You will have like 5 volumes called exactly the same thing. So just like, it's stupid. But yeah, this obviously is I think this is the most current run by Torunn Greinbeck and by one, yeah, that's her. She's the writer or artist, I can't remember. But obviously, yeah, like Dynamite is like, you know, yeah, Dynamite Comics. Like, I think Red Sonja must be one of the few sort of things that actually are still successful. That people know what it is, and yeah, I think maybe you already noticed that I kind of have a type. I'll do like my sort of savage, barbarian knights in sword and sandals and all that kind of stuff. Please don't be any naked people. I mean, some of it are a bit risque, let's be fair, but hey, we're all adults here, right? Please. Anywho, yeah, this is sort of the first volume in the current series, so it's kind of a easy sort of jumping in point, hopefully. And I know what to look for going forward, because if you just go Red Sonja Dynamite, there's going to be like 12 different runs, and it's like, well, she devil with a sword, that's like 3, so you maybe it's stupid. I hate it. Most piece pain in the ass to actually collect, so that is probably that. Last but not least, I got some Joes. Some G.I. Joes, if you will. Fuck, this is the names of this guy, because Tripwire, yeah. Tripwire and Roadblock. This sort of 2-pack. This also comes with a sort of a, I don't know what that's called. It has a name, I just can't remember it. That thing. Sort of remote control drone, not a drone, but sort of a what's it called? No idea. That's a name. I'm almost sure it has a name of some kind. But yeah, whatever. as you may have noticed, because I may have mentioned it a few times, how I'm kind of I'm not a big Joe fan. I never was, but I have, for some reason, I'm now a completionist on Tiger Force. For some reason, I mean, I just like the really funky colors, a lot of yellows, a lot of bright greens and whatnot, instead of just gray, brown, black. So it's kind of fun, because obviously both of these characters has been released before in sort of modern, normal, if you want to say that, colors, and that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, they're pretty good. Like, I like this. Like people have me mentioned how, oh yeah, like classifieds are Hasbro's best line. That's probably what they've said, and I'm inclined to agree. Obviously, for obvious reasons. Like, they can sort of pack in so much value into per figure, because they don't can pay no one any money. It does have like you can take this off if you really wanted to, but yeah, you can't, believe me. This thing is on there, god damn. So I want to show you the head sculpt. Yeah, I'm not gonna admit how long that actually took me. But yeah, that's the head sculpt. Sort of normal, basic sort of ginger head sculpt. You know, nothing to it, really. But yeah, that is basically it. I already opened it because I wasn't entirely sure if I was gonna bother doing this, because I don't know, didn't feel like it. But yeah, got the little sort of metal detector thing hooked up to, like, yeah, I regained my train of thought here. Like, I like how everything's sort of been able to put on the character, because you get like pistols, you got the whole machine gun thing, you got the ammo strap belt thing, you got sort of the whole tripod thing that you can put on the floor and put the gun on. You can sort of the backpack, and like you can sort of put everything on the character, which I kind of like that stuff. Very, very much so. And yeah, like I honestly think this is like Hasbro's best line too. Honestly, like, there's so much value, so much paint, so much accessories. Yeah. Again, I'm not a hardcore collector of this line. I'm generally a sort of Tiger Force only, unless such and such and such. We all collectors make bullshit reasons first for doing stuff or not doing stuff. Yeah. I'm not a fan of the plastic though. I still am not a fan of the plastic that Hasbro uses. It's not great. But yeah, obviously this is also the return, for me at least, to the non-plastic free packaging. So obviously, since recently Hasbro has gone back to it, because yeah, they really don't care about the environment anymore. Lol. It's obviously because people gave them too much shit, sales were hurting, and now they had to go back to it. It was a cost saving measure that they had to move back to. It's not that complicated, guys. Hasbro's always lying. Well, hey, big corporation, they lie. It is where it is. So, this was, damn, 20 minutes already? I'm rambling too much. But yeah, that's that. This might be the only clip you will see. But you will see. I will see. If not, take it away. And we're back. So let's keep going. Of course, I got Dragon Ball Volume 13. Technically, this was included in my previous sort of order, but it got delayed and then ended up getting shipped individually. So, but here it is. Yeah. Maybe they should wrap up, because I don't remember. I haven't read Dragon Ball in like so long. But I'm guessing this should end around King Piccolo, maybe. if I'm not very mistaken, and then through the last tournament should probably be the last 3 volumes, or until they sort of artificially ship over to Z. Because yeah, it's kind of interesting because like the English version of Dragon Ball, like it will sort of have a very clear sort of division between Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. Whereas the one that I read for the first time didn't. It just goes like all the way through 41 volumes. But so obviously the picture is basically the same. Hang on a minute, my TV is blinking and it drives me insane. Hold up. So you know, it is how it is. Yeah. So that is that. Let's put this here for now. Yes. For some video games. Yeah, I got Dustborn. Fight me. Yeah, I know this is the at the moment I'm filming this anyway. It's sort of the it's on all people's shit list for one reason or another. Honestly, couldn't give a damn. I don't care. Honestly, I got it for one reason, that I'm a fan of Red Thread games. They make really good narratively driven games. They pull together Dreamfall chapters. And they're basically all ex-Funcom staff for the most part, so I mean, yeah. Also, this is the, I don't know. I don't actually know if this was actually released as a sort of standard, so at least when it comes to physical. This one obviously comes with like some stickers, some postcards, a map, basically a full-colored comic book, and the game itself. So, hey. Yeah, I don't really care. Like, it's, you know, people can say what they want. I don't care. So yeah, what we got now to a line that I don't have too much experience with, but you'll see. That being the Dino Legend from Chicken Fried Toys. I'm not usually a massive fan of the 1/18 scale or 3.75, whatever. Right? I don't use inches, so it's kind of weird to say that. So I would say 1/18. Yeah. So the story goes that I recently got really into Deadwood again, and this is kind of so mentally this is sort of headcanon-y Deadwood action figures, kind of, and you'll see there are more that I went for a lot of civilians, not a lot of, because I have a lot of like sheriffs and marshals and cavalry and gunslingers and cowboys and that kind of stuff, which is cool, but I sort of feel like we already had too much of that stuff anyway, and I like that we actually do get some more sort of civilian looking figures, right? Shop owner. Obviously, this is a homage figure to the actor. Well, actually, was in Deadwood, so it's not complete headcanon, but you know how it is. So, yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, this is actually a really cool line. So, yeah, it's definitely not Mr. Wu, but you know, hey. I also got the Prospector. I keep mentally calling him the Miner, but I'm not sure if those are mutually exclusive anyway, but technically, correctly, it is Prospector, right? Then he comes with sort of Prospector things, right? There's a mining pick, and there's a sort of shabby looking hat, there's a sort of a plate, to sort of I don't know what that thing is called. You know when you're at the river and you sort of scoop up sand and you shake it to get the grains of gold out, that thing. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, another civilian. So that's pretty cool in my opinion. And the next one got a bit shit. The next one got kind of I wouldn't say damaged in the in shipping, but the glue came undone. So, but hey, maybe they can be a good sort of showcase of sort of the accessories. And they come in a small bag behind them. There's a stand in here, so extra head, a hat, a knife or dagger rather, one rifle, and a sort of a deck of cards. So yeah, and all packed in a neatly sort of blister, which honestly I'm not a massive fan of the whole blister thing. Like I feel like the way we do it these days is kind of better. But you know, opinions. Also a homage figure was also one that. See where I'm going with this? Yeah. And obviously, like they made like a barkeep at some point. That guy went out of stock like ages ago. I hope they do get a reissue at some point. So yeah, maybe the old tavern courtesan. Can we say that without getting in trouble? You know how it is. Right. Yeah, but I do kind of hope you get more sort of civilian. Maybe a blacksmith or I don't know, like yeah, something like that. Anyway, now I got a few, as you can probably understand, a few DC Multiverse figures. That'd be in the Plastic Man wave, which I'm gonna just call it. I don't think that's an official word for it at any point. Maybe the JLA line, whatever. Honestly, most of the figures in this wave is kind of irrelevant for me. Mostly because like there's a lot of other reuse or a character that I totally just prefer the other look that I already have, that kind of stuff. And I could have, of course, just gone on eBay and gotten the parts themselves, but with shipping and customs and all that, it wouldn't be that much better of a deal. So I'll figure it out. So yeah, I got Tiger Wave basically almost, except as you can probably see, I got the torso. Got the arms, got the other arms. Alright. But then I don't have the legs. The legs does come with the Green Lantern. For some reason Big Bad didn't get him in at the time. So I don't know. I have seen some places that do have him in stock though. So I might just like get him and then cancel my Big Bad orders, you know, whatever. Cause but yeah, like Plastic Man, like as a sort of side note, like I got this when McFarlane got the license back then. I don't remember exactly when it was anymore. It's quite a while now. Obviously everyone came out and just went, oh, make this character, make that character, and yeah, all accurate, all valid, right? Plastic Man was on my like number one. Because I never got the Mattel one. The Mattel one was a sort of con exclusive, I believe, and it looks pretty good. But like, if you want to get it now, it's like absurdly expensive, and some of the arms are like sort of gummy, which you know what time does to those tough materials, right? So that's that type of thing. So yeah, but yeah. That is true. That I don't have a Superman that looks anything like this, so I'm probably gonna keep him around just for now. Batman, I already have a few Batman, so Aquaman is actually my favorite DC character. So the '90s Hook Aquaman is maybe a maybe it has earned its spot. Maybe we'll see what happens. Now for a rearranging, because I'm running out of space. There you go. I adjusted. Also got the nice look of the older characters too. So now this is kind of a nice callback, because in an old video I made right about the Masterverse line, I sort of mentioned that I had a few on order here and there that would, for some reason, just take more time than it probably should. I don't know why. It happens. But of course now they just came in, or I just picked them up. So let's go. Obviously, I got new returning Man at Arms. This will effectively replace my Man at Arms. Mine is very much sort of Revelations version, sort of TV show main look like. This is more sort of I don't know. I'm not entirely sure of what Mattel is trying to do with the whole new Eternia label? Is it just like based on concept arts, or sort of based on almost like a reimagining? Because like this looks like Man at Arms, but not quite. So I don't know. Yeah, they should have been there like ages ago, honestly. But yeah, that's how that goes. Next, mechanic. Yeah. Again, like Mo2 has some fun-looking characters. Just fun-looking toys, I guess. Like I'm not. When it comes to toys, I'm not crazy about the whole army stuff. Yeah, like I'm not crazy about the whole green on gray army military guy. It just gets boring very quickly to me. So characters like this, right? Extended neck, or tons of red, and sort of not fake metal, but sort of shiny plastic for the eyes there, and yeah, it's just fun looking. So I mean, it doesn't really bother me. Yeah. So this is I do like the cover as well, though. Like it's sort of a good sort of like almost as a comparison between the DC multiverse. Obviously, they're different manufacturer, but they do exist in the same sort of space. And my father is not cutting plastic, clearly. Look at the empty space that's actually in that box. Like, whereas this one this one has like no space, and it's already cutting plastic and put more artwork, which I'm not mad about. To be honest with you, yeah. So that's that. Very last, I think. Yeah, hopefully. That being the Masterverse, or Master of the Universe, Masterverse Revolution, specifically based on the TV show. Season 2, I believe. This will be my He-Man for my shelf. Because the first one that came out looks rough. Like, I don't know, this has problems, like from top to bottom. Like the skin color is, I think I mentioned that in the video, like this, so like the skin color is almost a shade of yellow as his hair. It does not look right. This is sort of improved in many ways, and similar situation to some of the other characters that I've gotten much later, like the armor, right? Because I think that with the battle armor thing, it sort of makes him look more too specific in a sense, right? But I didn't know that I actually could take it off and put this regular harness on it, and it basically looks like normal He-Man, just with an axe. So I can live with that. Yeah, see, it comes with a harness. The axe doesn't come with a power sword, as far as I'm aware, but I do have a power sword from my other characters, so I can make this make this work. Yeah. So yeah, Masterverse. I think Masterverse becoming sort of more and more one of my favorite sort of retail lines. So I'm not massive into the whole mass marketing. I'm very much into sort of the small print, small company stuff. For a variety of reasons, I suppose. But yeah, it's too much just nonsense. And as far as that goes, like the Masterverse is generally just a fun line. Tons of cool characters. They're not unreasonably priced, I feel. They're good value, I feel. You're not drowning in with dumb exclusives. The Origins get some of that, but I don't know. Hopefully I won't have to eat my words in a couple of years, but assuming it even lasts that long, who knows? I'm not an expert. Nor do I claim to be. Anywho, that will be the end. If you liked the video, cool. If you didn't, I'm not gonna hold it against you. See you guys. Peace!